Hey, what's going on? You're on the line with Kyle Henderson. Who am I on the line with, and where are you calling in from?
Hey, man, my name is Philip, and I'm calling from Macon, Georgia. So what I'm thinking right now, man, what I want to see from Saban, hopefully we can get up to a quick, 2-touchdown lead. And then I want to see them open up the offense. I think Matt can get the ball to receivers. I think the receivers will have no problem with getting open.
Mm-hmm.
But, if Tua can't come back healthy for LSU, we have to see what Matt can do and not just try to dink and dunk it. I want to see them try to throw the ball down the field. Do you think that Saban will try to open up the offense if he gets out into a lead, or will he just rely on the run to kind of get him through the game?
You know what? I talked about this on BamaInsider.com, and from what I gather, Alabama is not going to change up anything going into Arkansas. And I think they have a lot of confidence in Mac Jones, and I think they're going to come out firing. I think they're going to come out, and you're not going to see anything change with their offense. And I know a lot of people are like, okay, now it's all Najee Harris and Brian Robinson. You're talking about a guy coming in who has a lot of experience and a lot of weapons on the outside. I mean, there's a lot of first-round draft picks. Why not use Jerry Jeudy? Why not use Henry Ruggs? You can't let those guys just sit on the field. Of course, the running game is coming at the perfect time, peaking, so to speak. So is the offensive line. But I don't think that Alabama is going to change anything against Arkansas. Now, I do think they could change something depending on the weather. That's the only way that that Alabama, in my opinion, doesn't come out kind of guns blazing, so to speak. But, it seems like they have a lot of confidence in Mac Jones, and I guess he's had a really good week leading the team with the first-team offense.
Yeah, I agree. I think they had a confidence. I guess the one concerning part that I had was, I guess maybe some of those timing routes. He missed. Jerry Jeudy kind of missed the ball, and then it looks like he kind of overthrew Najee on that third down conversion where they flagged the guy for unnecessary roughness.
Sure.
So I think that with that extra week of practice, those timing routes, those slant routes, will look a lot more crisp, from what we've seen from Tua this year. So I got confidence in him. I'm just looking forward to seeing what he can do Saturday.
What have been your thoughts about the running game? Because over the last couple of weeks, we've really seen Alabama's running game. It seems almost the resurgence of the running game. It seems like Najee Harris and Brian Robinson are starting to really peak at the right time. Would you agree with that? And what has your assessment been of Najee Harris thus far?
I think we're seeing from Najee Harris what we expected to see from him when he came on campus with Tua after the Army All-American game. I saw the video of them in the airport, and I think now we're starting to see him live up to that potential. He's hitting the hole. Once he gets to that second level, he's going to lay the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I like about him is he doesn't really piddle around. He doesn't have that Le'Veon Bell style. Once he hits the hole and he sees where he's going,
mm-hmm.
he's taking off.
Yep.
And one of the things that I'm really impressed with the most is him in the passing game. I didn't expect to see him do so well in the passing game, but when I see Tua check down to him, or they won those real wheel routes coming out the backfield, seeing him open and seeing him be able to catch the ball has really impressed me the most. But with the running game, I think it's all about cornbread. Now that we got Brown out there,
yeah.
and we got Dickinson moving over the center. I hate it for Owens, to kind of lose his job like that. But I think this offensive line is what we need to see from Alabama to get to that old school, pound it in your face, Alabama running style.
You know what? I think you bring up a great point in the fact that Najee Harris is such a good receiver out of the backfield. And I think when you look at his NFL draft stock, fast forward, that's going to be one of the biggest positives. I mean, so many times we've seen Tua be able to check down to the flats and hit the ball to Najee Harris and let Najee Harris hit the double juke stick like he did against Tennessee a couple times and really make defenders miss. And he's such a powerful back that he can make you miss in the open field or run over you. And I think Brian Robinson has been a guy who's starting to find his stride as well. I think he started out slow for whatever reason. It seemed like he was kind of more dancing around. He's not a dancing style back. He's a pound it down your throat type of back, and I think we're starting to really see that from B-Rob. And I think you're right, with the fact that Deontay Brown is back. I don't know if you caught this or if you guys follow me on Twitter, Rivals_Kyle, all our coverage back on BamaInsider.com, but I posted that Deontay Brown actually had the highest grade from Pro Football Focus. And this is his second game back. You're talking about a guy with a lot of experience coming back. Saban said that he wanted to see this guy be conditioned, keep the right mental, disposition during the entire game. And this is something that we've seen from Deontay Brown along with Landon Dickerson. I mean, these are two guys who, hand in hand, are some of the best offensive linemen in college football. I know people want to see Landon Dickerson come back. I'm not so sure he will. I think the fact that he's shown that he's a versatile offensive lineman has increased his draft stock as well. So Alabama's offensive line really playing through the roof right now. That running game coming along. All the components are there. Mac Jones has to just do what he does. Saban has a lot of confidence in him. So does the offense. I think it's plug and play, and I think we're going to see a really big game from Mac Jones come Saturday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Anything else, man, while you're on the show?
No, that's pretty much it, man. Thank you for taking my call. I love listening to the show and Roll Tide, baby.
All right, man. Thanks. That's Philip from Georgia. I appreciate you calling in.